We are joined now by James Walter, Buddy McGirt, great world champion as he was himself, but obviously now for many years, 20-odd years, more than 20 years, the trainer of the likes of Arturo Gatti, Antonio Tarver, Hasim Rahman, Paulie Malignaggi, Sergei Kovalev, currently training, I think, Janibek Alim Kanuli, and also, of course, Dillian Whyte, who fights in Ireland tomorrow night. Buddy, how are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
Very good indeed. Are you having a nice glass of red tonight or not?
Well, it's the weather here is bad, but other than that, everything is good.
Excellent. You are obviously over in Ireland with Dillian. It's an amazing fight he's got tomorrow night to put himself back in the mix. I mean, for most heavyweights, we're watching Joe Joyce on the screen just now trying to get Cash Ali out of there in Birmingham. Presumably against Christian Hammer tomorrow night, you want to make a statement with Dillian and get him in that super heavyweight mix in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, well, I'm not looking past tomorrow. I just want to focus on that right now, to be honest. We got a task we got to take care of tomorrow, and then once we take care of that, we'll be on to the next.
Well, I see that I see that Christian Hammer has weighed in. I think Dillian was about 270 or 252, and Christian Hammer was 270 odd at the weigh-ins today. Obviously, he's fought Tyson Fury. I mean Christian Hammer now. He's fought Tyson Fury, Alexander Povetkin, Joe Joyce, many others in the heavyweight division. He's seen as a yardstick, as you rightly say. You can't look beyond him. But what would you like Dillian to do tomorrow night?
Get the victory any way possible.
Fair enough.
It's been a frustrating time for Dillian, isn't it? We all know the story, and the contamination of some supplements that he took. And thankfully now he's cleared his name, and he is boxing again tomorrow night, and it's a welcome to return to the heavyweight division. It really is for Dillian, and I know it's been frustrating for him, but it must feel good for him, Buddy, to be back now, isn't it?
Oh, without a doubt, definitely.
You're very talkative. You're very talkative tonight, Buddy.
No, you know what it is, man, is that I've been in like 20 different time zones in the last week or so, man. I was in Saudi Arabia last week.
Indeed.
I've been like everywhere, man. So I don't know whether I'm coming or going right now.
Yeah. Well, it's St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, so you better get ready for some festivities in Ireland, because it's going to be pretty lively.
Do you like your Guinness, Buddy?
No, you know what, man? Guinness is good, but it fills you up. Like, you drink one Guinness, it's like eating a whole meal.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
He's a very great connoisseur of wine. I tried to ply him with wine in Quebec when he was working with Callum Smith against Artur Beterbiev. We had some amazing.
Wine is my thing.
Yeah, wine.
Yeah, wow. You got to be careful with Gareth A. Davis, Buddy, as you probably found out. This guy, he can go the full 12 rounds when it comes to drinking,
Tequila.
my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And if it gets you on the rope, forget about it.
No, but seriously, I know you can't look beyond it, but Dillian's done some great interviews in the last couple of days, actually. Did you think he was right to keep his counsel and stay quiet during this whole process? Because I think people were really pleased to find out that he was cleared. He did clear his name, and, it's allowed him to come back and operate and not have to give a million explanations in lots of ways. Were you working behind the scenes that whole time?
We started working a few months ago. He just told me to keep it quiet, and I said no problem. I mean, he goes, when we come back, they're gonna know it. He goes, we don't want it to leak out, so that's what we did. We stayed off social media, and just kept it like everything was the same.
I think that was important to do that as well, Buddy, wasn't it? I think that the way that it was dealt with, you look at, other situations like Conor Benn, and the way that was dealt with was probably dealt in the wrong way, and it sort of blew up and it got everyone talking and it was going all over the place. But Dillian done the right thing by going quiet, going underground, getting it sorted and finding out exactly what the root of the problem was, and then clearing his name. That is the way to do it. And like I say, I am pleased. You know, I'll go back a long way with Dillian. Known him for a long time. We spent, you know, many camps together, and you know, we've watched him grow as a fighter. And it'll be great to get him back in the mix. Christian Hammer, by the way, is a tough guy, durable guy, like you say, Gareth. Been there, seen it, done it. He's been
a guardian of the heavyweight division for all the rising guys going up to world level. Yeah.
It'll be good to get a few rounds under his belt, which I'm sure, you know, Christian Hammer will do that. But ultimately, I think we see Dillian coming through this one, and hopefully he gets himself right back in the mix ASAP.
Well, that's the plan, sir. To be honest, you know, we just gotta keep on keeping on, as they say.
Indeed. One of the things that we were discussing right now, we've got to ask your opinion about it. You were boxing in this time, obviously. You were a world champion in 2 weight classes, and you grew up in the same time, and you're very similar age to Mike Tyson. What do you think about Mike Tyson fighting Jake Paul?
Well, from what I'm hearing, they wear headgear and big gloves. So that's what I heard, and I don't know how true it is. And if that's the case, I don't consider that a fight. If you're wearing a headgear and big gloves, I don't consider that a fight. To me, that's more like an exhibition.
And if they're not, and if it does transpire to be a proper,
I don't see it transpiring. I don't see it happening like that. I don't personally.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? I heard that as well, actually.
But do you worry about the risks to Mike at coming back at 57 to this? We've talked about it at length just now, Spencer. Like you, buddy, we are all, you know, Mike is probably the most famous living.
I personally think that Mike is just going to do this as an exhibition. Like I say, I could be wrong. That's what I'm hearing. I don't think Mike is actually going to take this as a fight. I mean, you know, it's going to sell, and their job is to sell it, you know, like him and Roy Jones did. At the end of the day, it turned out to be an exhibition.
But wouldn't we like to see him knock out the young upstart, though?
Nah, I would like to see just an exhibition.
Okay, we get you. That's very sensible. Yeah.
You know, I would just like to see an exhibition, you know, give the fans what they pay for and keep it moving.
Buddy, we're going to have to say goodbye. We've got to go to break. Best of luck tomorrow in Ireland. Enjoy Paddy's Day and enjoy the night against Christian Hammer, against Dillian Whyte. And we wish Dillian and yourself well. Thank you very much indeed.
Cheers, buddy.
I'll have a Guinness for you guys after the fight.
I'll have a nice bottle of red for you the next time I see you as well. So I will see you soon.
Okay, babe.
You take care, buddy.
You too, bud. So that was Buddy McGirt.